Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video by me, FoxyNoTail, here on the Truly Bedrock Survival Realm. We are here on Season 1 and you might recognise this area. This is my base area. In the last episode we got it all fixed up and ready to start building on. And I decided what I'm going to do. Instead of building an outside of a building first, I'm going to build the inside of the building first and then make the walls fit around it. And the reason for that is when you make an external structure, it's very difficult to then try and squeeze the rooms in and get them decorated just right. And you always end up making some sort of sacrifice on the decoration or the walls, and something always looks a little bit weird and a little bit off. So I decided I'm going to build this house from the inside out, and I'm going to make every single room exactly how I want it, and then I'm going to put the walls and the roof on. And basically, if you don't know my plan for this base area, it's just going to be a rather large house at the back there, followed by some fields and nice grasslands and a nice garden, and just basically sort of a picturesque country house in the countryside. And I think that'll look quite nice. We can have other little houses dotted around like a little hamlet. We can have things covering up these horrible farms over here so it doesn't look quite so industrial. And I think it'll look quite nice. So as you can see, I've started already a little bit on these stairs. So this is, if you like, going to be the grand entrance to the house. So we're going to walk in the front door here. We're going to see the stairs in front of us, and we're going to have a high roof with a chandelier up there. We'll be able to walk round to the side and get to the other rooms and the rooms behind it this way, or we'll be able to go upstairs and there'll be a nice big landing that we can walk around and go all to the rooms that way. So this is how it's starting. It is a work in progress. I haven't done a great deal, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on it some now, and I'll be back with you guys in a little bit when I've made some more progress. Okay, I've done a little bit of work, nothing major. I've added in some sides to the stairs. I've extended the walkways around the bottom part of the hallway around here. I've got some trapdoors in there which sort of allow you to see through there. That gives the idea of a bit more space, just because it's see-through and a little bit airy. And I put on this sort of wall here with these doors, and they're going to actually go down to a basement. Those stairs there are going to go down into a basement, and if you don't know what's under here, if we flick over to my shovel quickly, I'll try not to make a hole that I'll fall down, but basically it's the crater that the moon rock left, so that's going to be converted into a basement at some point, maybe a mine entrance. And then I kind of done a bit of the upstairs hallway as well, although it's not finished. So you come up here and you'll see there's some doors there that don't go anywhere. We've got a hallway round here which links round here, and this is going to come to another set of stairs which is going to take us up to the attic here. And if we go over this way, you'll see the hallway extends past here, and this will go up to a spiral staircase in the corner here or over there somewhere that shall also take us up towards the attic. So I'm at the point now where I need to actually plan where the rooms are going to be going, or at least what rooms we're going to have, so I know what rooms to build. And as much as I don't need to worry about the actual outside of the house yet, I do need to know what rooms we're going to be putting on here. So fortunately, I do happen to have a little photo or a little diagram which I've made, and I'm going to go through it with you so I can show you exactly what rooms we're planning to build. So excuse the crude little drawings here. We're going to start with this one down here, which is downstairs. This is what we're doing at the moment, and this is the entrance hall going to basically the hallway around the main stairs. So on the left hand side, we're going to have a lounge, which is basically like your TV room with your sofa and stuff like that. I'm going to have a study, which is like your office, which I'm going to try and decorate like a YouTubing like setup, like desks and things. Going to have a dining room and a kitchen over here. I might make those all one room and have an open plan, we'll see. And a library at the back as well. I just thought it'd be nice to have a library, maybe with some storage in and stuff like that. I might even see if I can get a couple of librarian villagers in there just for mending and unbreaking things like that. And that's the little spiral staircase at the very back that will take us up to the attic. So if we go up these stairs, we end up here, which is, if the broke, please let me do that. No, you're not allowed. Oh, please. I'd really like it if you let me bring you over. No, it's rubbish. Right, fine. Whatever. So it brings us up here, and these are basically the hallway bits that we've done, and we're going to have a bedroom here with a bathroom behind it, so that's going to be the big bedroom. We're going to have another bedroom over here with a toilet next to it, and I've left the word library there. That's not going to be a library, although the top of the library might extend upstairs. We might be able to see all the way up. We might have a high ceiling there. I'm not sure, but that could be a third bedroom or something else. That's the spiral staircase again, which is going to take us to the attic, so you'll be able to get off at this floor as well. And these are the stairs that are going to lead us up to the attic from that hallway we've done. Then we've got the upstairs, which is the attic, which has got nothing in it. But at the very front, I'm going to have an observatory balcony with, hopefully, if I can make a small enough, like, Minecraft-esque telescope, we'll have that on there. And the rest of it will just be sort of, probably for decoration mainly, but storage and bits and bobs like that. And the basement, I haven't planned anything for yet. Down there, I want to have my storage system and everything in place down there. But I'm not going to plan that out yet because it's important that we get all of the main rooms and everything done first, and then we can worry about all the functionality afterwards. So that's the plan. So the way I'm going to tackle this is one room at a time. I'm not just going to do the whole thing in one big time lapse or anything like that. I'm going to go through each room and I'm going to put the best effort I can into each room. So this area here on the side of this is where bedroom number 1's going to be. Not bedroom, sorry, the lounge is going to be, and above us is going to be bedroom number 1. And the study will be here and the library bit will be at the back there. But I want you guys to help me. I would really like it. If you're not already in my Discord, then head over there now. The invite link is in the description below. Give me ideas for interior design, because I'm not very good at interior design in Minecraft, and I'm going to need all the help I can get, because I want each one of these rooms to look amazing. Wardrobes, shelving, desks, computer screens, all that sort of stuff. If you can come up with all those cool ideas, that would be really, really helpful. Okay, so I've got the very basics of a living room coming together now, or a lounge. We've got 3 different sofas, a little coffee table in the middle. We've got a bookshelf there with a lamp on and a couple of corner lamps over there. We've got a couple of bookshelves here. I was going to do bookshelves all the way over there, but I only have 2. I've run out completely. And this area here, the stone slabs, this is going to be the interior walls. So whatever colour we decide to decorate this. So let's say I decided to use white concrete for the walls. We're probably going to have a window here, so we're not going to do much there. But let's say we decide to do white concrete for the walls. It's a bit plain, it's a bit boring, but let's say we decided to do that. They would go all the way around on those bits, and then we'd have this stone brick sort of inside layer, which I just think offsets against the orange carpet. The orange and the blue is a little bit garish. It's probably a little bit in your face. But the layout is more what I'm going for at the minute. I'm really, really short on wool. I'm really short on dyes. I need to do some shopping and I need to do some resource gathering, because I know we can get loads of wool because we've got string farms. So I shouldn't be short of wool, but I am. And dyes, I just need to do a little bit of flower farming. So that's the idea anyway. Something like this, just something simple, just something to come sit down and relax. So I'm going to go off, get some wool. I'm going to go off and go do some flower growing and get some dyes. And I'm going to come back and carry on with this. I'm just coming over to the shopping area, and that's my portal over there. This is the way I normally go, and this wasn't here last time I walked through. I have a feeling this has got something to do with Loy. I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to pretend I never saw it. Ooh, hello, Gast. Are you safe? You're kind of a bit in the floor. Not safe. Run away. Okay, first thing first, now that we're in the shopping area, I might as well check and see if we've made any sales. And then I need to go and check what things I can get hold of. So I'm looking for different coloured wools if I can find them, although I can make that. And dyes as well, but I kind of like supporting the local community. So if I can find shops selling those things, I'd rather buy them than go and make them myself, because I just think that's better for everybody that way. And it looks like we've not made any more sales of anything at all, actually. But then it wasn't that long ago, I did put out my video where I was, counting all of mine and Slack's mini diamonds. And it looks like there's a lot of diamonds piled out beside Liara's. Wow. Concrete shop. I guess Zloy bought all of the concrete in the world. Wow. Okay. Right. Well, I've come over to Daphne's shop. I know she sells dye. Oh, there we go. Mix and match. 32 dye for 1 diamond. That's not too bad, actually. That's not too bad at all. So what have we got? What different colours of dye have we got? We've got orange there. So let's get our money box out and let's see what we can afford. Okay, so we're definitely short on orange and red dye, so we'll take some of those. Oh no, we only need 1 diamond because it's 1 diamond for 32. What else could we take? Yellow's really easy to get. Black and grey's easy to get because we've got a squid farm now and loads of bone meal. Blue is technically relatively difficult to get, so I might take a couple of those. That's pretty much it for dyes, although I am going to need a lot more than that, so I'm going to need to go find some flowers somewhere and make a little flower farm at least. And I'm going to need the wool. Now, who's selling well, in fact, me and Slack are selling wool, so probably no one else will be. And here we are over at the mob farm. Hopefully we got plenty of wool over here. I think we should have. Well, it won't be wool. It'll be string. Unless we... Oh, we got wool there, look. Oh, look at that. We've got loads of wool. But yeah, we should have a load of string over here. We've got loads of gun... Wow. Loads of gunpowder. So we're not going to be short of rockets anytime soon. Loads of... Wow. Oh, my goodness. Loads of bones. What have we got here? Ink sacks for days. We've got string coming out of our eyeballs. Yeah, we can make a load of wool. Arrows. More arrows than sense. I used to have a lovely sheep farm, you know, and it was full of lots of sheep that gave me lots of wool. Can't remember quite a while. Oh, yeah, it got blown up by an asteroid, didn't it? Yeah. Killed all my sheep. Now I have to turn loads of string into it and then use loads of dye to make it the right colour. And it's so annoying. You get 1 for 1. 1 for 1 with the dye. When you do it with the sheep, it's like infinite of that colour wool just for having a coloured sheep. There we go, and that's 2 sugar boxes full of string converted into white wool. We've got plenty of that now. Now we do need to go and look at setting up some kind of flower farm. Or at least getting a couple. You know the 2 tall flowers? I don't seem to have any of them. Again, I had them, but they've disappeared, so I need to go and grab some. I bet Slack's got some at his base. If he doesn't have any of these chests, I'm sure... Oh, there we go, look, a sunflower. I just want a red rose one. I'm not really bothered about the... the lilacs actually will be useful. Yeah, I was going to say I'm not really bothered about the other ones. It's just the red and the yellow, because I use a lot of red and yellow and orange. Oh, he's got roses. I want the 2 tall roses, though, Slack. No double rosy things. However, he does seem to have all of the wood in the world. Wow, that's a lot of wood. Okay. That's why there's never any wood at the wood shop then. Slack's got it all. Oh, and he's got his pleasure box. Oh, I wish I'd have done the pleasure thing. Hey, there we go. He's got some. But my inventory's full. What can I give him as a present so that I can steal his flowers? Oh, I'll just put that back in my ender chest. That would help. There we go. That's back in my ender chest, and now I can steal one of his 2 tall flowers. There we go. Perfect. Good. Quick, go home before I get caught. Ha-ha! And if you're not sure why I'm so bothered about the 2 tall flowers, it's because if you bone meal them, you get a whole one back again. So for every piece of bone meal, you get another one back, and it only works on 2 tall flowers. Now, they are adding, in 1.13, I believe, the ability to do this to 1 tall flowers. So you can bone meal 1 flower, and it will spread. You'll basically get more flowers of that colour around it, so that'll make farming flowers lots easier. The other thing you can do with this, if it's still in the game, if I can find my fortune pickaxe, which should be kicking around somewhere. There we go, look, we've got a fortune pickaxe there. If I switch that out, if I get these rose bushes, I've got 8 in my inventory at the moment. And if I put them out like that and then get them with the fortune pickaxe, you'll see I've now got 32. You get a ridiculous amount of flowers back from using the fortune pickaxe, which means you don't need to use any bone meal at all. Look at that, I've now got over a stack of those. I've got so much just from doing that little bit. So I'm not going to bother with the bone meal. I'm going to save my bone meal, even though I got millions of it. And I'm going to just do what I just did there, because that is absolutely ridiculous. It's so OP. It is, I think, technically a bug. But while it's there, make use of it, because that's like free dye for days. Okay, things have changed a little bit. I've ripped out all of the orange carpet and replaced it with a more grey one, just because I think the orange was a little bit too vibrant. I've also added a room for a bay window over there, and basically that's going to be a nice big window around here. And the other thing I've done is I've actually put a bottom trim of bone blocks around the bottom of the room. That just sort of, I really like the texture of it for walls. I think it gives like a really nice sort of looking faded wallpaper. And that's going to be like the bottom part, if you like. And then we're going to have the colours going up from above that. We now need to work out where the door's going to be. And the reason I've pushed this all back 1 block away from here is because we'll have a different colour wall on this side. So it'll probably be a more woody on this side. And then we'll go through into the lounge on that side, and we probably just have a single door there like that. I don't think we need to have a double door, and we'll come in from this side and we'll walk ourselves round. And I think, yeah, it's coming together quite nicely so far. I'm not quite convinced on these spotty blue sofas, although they do add a little bit of a nice colour to it, but I think they're maybe a little bit in your face and a little bit too gritty. If I make them wool, they're going to look like carpet or flooring, so the only real other option is kind of concrete, but concrete's a little bit too smooth. It's a little bit too harsh. So we need like a block that has a texture that isn't too hard, like a stone, or a cold thing like stone that looks comfy but isn't wool. So I don't know. I have to put my thinking cap on for that one. But for now, what I'm going to do is look at different types of walls, I guess, and also making this bay window work so that we can have the window going around it. And I think in order to do that, I'm actually going to have to put a full corner on. Okay, I'm trying out different types of wall design in here. I've got a few different ones to choose from, and there are, yeah, lots of different variations. I want it to be relatively plain, not too in your face, so I was working on these sort of white concrete and sand textures, which look kind of nice, but again, I think they're a little bit grainy, especially if the sofas are going to stay like that. So then I thought maybe some more sort of subtle smooth design, something like smooth sandstone or the cut sandstone story, and that actually works kind of nicely with these birch blocks. I think the stripped birch bark goes really well with that, and also the birch planks. I think they look pretty good together. The other one is these bricks, although that's got kind of a 1980s sort of studio vibe, and these things kind of look very, very similar in that respect as well. We could kind of have a little bit of a feature wall on this side using a mix of that and the bricks as well. So we could do that, maybe have the bricks going up behind the fireplace, and then the rest of the room, if I don't know how those look together, maybe they're a little bit too far contrasting from the birch and the cut sandstone, but that might work together. The other option is to go with another sort of grey and dark grey theme, or go over to the Mesa and go and get some clay, because there's some pretty nice clay colours. So it's this, what's it called? Just terracotta is the one I want, because we can actually dye that different colours. Now, I'm actually not technically in the mining Mesa, but I'm not going to be taking too much of this stuff. We do have a mining Mesa. It's absolutely miles away, and I don't actually know how to get there. There is a way through the nether, but I've never been, so I just thought I'd come and pinch a little bit from this. Although this isn't technically the mining Mesa, a little bit off the top won't hurt. I don't think anyone will notice if I take a couple of layers of this stuff. It should be absolutely fine, I think, maybe. See. So there we go. I've done quite a good amount of mining, and I've left it so that none of my server mates will even notice I've been here. I've made it look like I've not been there at all. I've left the terrain really, really natural looking, and all I'm going to do now is just pop down this dead bush here just to really sell the fact that I haven't been here. And then, yeah, I'm going to fly away. Let's go. Woohoo! Okay, now that we're back, we can now try out the different terracottas, and now white concrete actually works pretty well with the light blue terracotta. The cyan terracotta, which is actually the good-looking grey, the other greys look really weird and the black looks really weird. Yeah, that's probably a little bit dark. We want this room to be a little bit light, so I think something like that will go well. We can get rid of all this birch stuff as well now. But what I do like is the actual white terracotta, because it's more of a pink, it's more of like a stained white, almost like a salmony colour. It works well for the lampshade because it almost makes, well, it gives the lampshade a little bit of colour and a bit of texture, and it just, yeah, I think the white ones, they look nice and they look bright, but they just look too clean. So having that there instead, I just think gives it a really nice look, and it gives it a bit difference from this quartz one as well. The quartz one's good as well because that's got some detail on it. It looks like that lamp is a little bit brighter than those. But yeah, I really like that. So I'm going to go for the white with the blue stripes, and then we're going to do something with the dark oak and the brick on the front as a feature wall if we can, if it goes. If it doesn't go, then we'll get rid of it and we'll just do this all the way around, and it'll be a little bit boring, but we can add decoration and paintings and things like that to finish it off. Okay, I'm relatively happy with what we've got now. It's looking pretty good. There's a bit of a hole behind the fireplace, and obviously we've got no ceiling and no main light, but I'm quite happy with it. We've got a little bit of decoration over there, some stuff sort of cluttered on some shelves, a little bit more stuff cluttered over here. I really like the brick effect of the fireplace there between the dark bits. I think that works well. And we've got the bay window as well, which I'm not 100% happy with yet, but there's work to be done. But basically, overall, considering I'm not really very good at this interior design stuff, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's come together really nicely. So, yeah, I'm going to put the ceiling on now, which is literally just going to be bone blocks, because bone blocks look like a very nice ceiling. And then that's going to be it for this room, I think. The roof is in place. All we need now is to add a light fitting in the centre of the room, which I'm pretty sure is going to be a lantern. That actually gives it a really sort of nice, warm, homely feel. We've got a lot of light coming in through the window, which is nice. Yeah, I like that. I really like that. That's added a lot to it. I was a little bit worried that it would be a little bit low and dark in here, but I think that works, although that doesn't work. That really doesn't work at all. We do need a central light fitting in here because it is a bit dark in the middle, but that didn't work. What about if we did it in the window? Oh, it's not a, it's a too wide window. I could make that bigger. I could make the window bigger. In fact, I want to make it a bit smaller, I think. I think this window is a little bit too wide. So let's take this section out here. Hopefully I'm using my silk touch and not my fortune. And let's just make this entire window a little bit smaller. And then that way we can have a one wide middle and it'll all fit. And see, this is the advantage of making the inside of the house before you make the outside of the house, because then you can actually make changes to your rooms to make your rooms fit the way you want them to without, lots and lots of fuss of rebuilding the outside of the house. So I'm really glad I've done it this way. It's working out for me nicely. And let's just put, I guess those are going to be there like that now. And the bone blocks at the bottom there. And we could even leave that like that. Looks a bit weird like that. Let's fill that out. We need some more of the blue terracotta to go there though. But now that we've got a one wide middle, we can pop that kind of there like that, maybe? Yeah, I don't know whether we actually want that just indented. Maybe we don't want the square edge. Maybe we just want that like that. That kind of works. Maybe we could put something up it just to, so it's not quite so plain on the inside, but we could do that here as well. Just need another bone block up at the top there. Yeah, that does kind of work. I kind of like that. That's good. Right, let's pop that bit of carpet there then. So overall, I'm really, really happy with this room. I'm really happy with how it's come out. It's great. It hasn't got a TV or anything like that. It's just a relaxing room. The only other thing I did want to just check out was, because the sofas are a little bit blue and gritty, what if we made them out of green terracotta instead? Because that's going to have more of like an oldie worldy leathery feel, and this room's got more of sort of a relaxation feel to it than a sort of a entertainment room. It's not really a TV room, it's more somewhere you come to chill out, and I think these might just help. Now I know we've gone for blue walls instead of green walls, so maybe the green we could do with lime green in the walls instead, but I think this is going to work. And for some reason I've got a blown block there that I didn't spot before. So yeah, this might just give it that sort of leathery feel. I don't know. I'm not, they don't really go with the wall now. But they do kind of work as quite nice sofas. Maybe we can put those in another room. I think these would work in a room that's got a lot more dark oak, to be honest with you, and dark colours like that. We might even be able to go for this colour blue for the sofas. No, I think I'm actually going to put them back to the light blue concrete powder. We'll save the leather green ones for another build at some other point. The only other one I guess we could do is the white terracotta, but I think that might just look a little bit, yeah, that's not good. Oh good, it's nighttime as well, and look, we can see the amazing moon rising through the window of a very nice room. I'm really happy with this. I'm really happy with it. It's nice and light as well. It's got a lovely cozy light warmth to it. When it's nighttime, obviously it's dark outside now. It's not fully lit, but it's got a really nice warmth to it. I really like it. I think it's great. And you can just about see there, I've actually put bricks behind the fireplace rather than stone brick, because I just think that just extends that a little bit and it just adds a little bit more colour. So I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please do leave a like. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. And don't forget, I need your help. Leave lots of comments in the description below and on my Discord with feature ideas for all of the different rooms and decorations. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!